Welcome back to News Now. Well, are you looking to sell your home? Do you want to get top dollar for it? Well, look no further. Sherry Aldridge can help you, the lady with the flair for design.
10 years ago, I was a single mom and I lived in Arizona, and I was a real estate agent. So I kind of know the side of that, but I didn't want to go back into real estate. I've been a stay-at-home mom for the last 10 to 12 years. And so the part that I liked about being a realtor was I loved talking to the seller about getting it market ready. I loved that part. I loved, it was just always something I've liked. And when I was younger, I would go into model homes all the time. Like, that was what I did for fun, which sounds really silly, but me and my mom would go around to model homes, and I loved looking at model homes. I thought they were really cool. So when I decided to start this business last year, it just hit me that I loved real estate, but I didn't necessarily like the realtor side of it, but I liked this part of it. So that's what got me into this. Home staging is the process of preparing your home for sale regardless of price, condition, or location. People should definitely stage their home either by calling a stager or doing it themselves. I mean, honestly, you can do a lot of this yourself. There's a lot of stuff online that you can find, but the benefits are that staging is going to help you get the most money for your home. In a slow market, it's going to help you sell your home quicker. And in a good market, which they say we're in now, it's still going to help it sell quicker, but it should help it sell for more money. So that is a huge benefit. You're leaving money at the table, again, if you're not staging, and you don't even have to call it staging. But you definitely need to make some changes when you put your home on the market, because the way that you live in your home and the way you market it are completely two different things. A buyer only knows what they see. So in a vacant home, it's really important to stage it so that the buyer can visualize where to place furniture. Sometimes they have a hard time doing that. In an occupied home, it's also important because you really want the buyer to mentally connect to your house. You don't want them to be so busy looking at your things, but you want them to see the space. Common mistakes that people definitely make is they don't think about the curb appeal. I come in as the stager, but I'm going to also talk to you about the outside of your home, because first impressions are important. So don't forget the outside. Don't forget your landscaping. Make sure your lawn is mowed. Neutralize your paint colors. That's another big one, and people think that it has to be white, and it doesn't have to be white, but you really want to neutralize the paint colors in the home and kind of make the whole house flow. So you don't want to have a pink room and then a green room, that kind of thing. Some other things that you can do yourself are the obvious things, depersonalizing it. You may love that collection of spoons that you've been collecting from all the different places that you've been, and they're all hanging on your wall. But that's very distracting to a buyer, so you really want to take that stuff down. Take your family photos down. Don't give them any reason to be looking at your things or be nosy. You don't want people to know who you are, really. I mean, you don't want them to know your name. You don't want them to see your bills sitting out. That's kind of a safety thing. You know, you don't want to leave your kid's name printed on the wall. Keep it clean. Keep it Q-tip clean, as I like to call it. You know, you should be able to run your finger across those baseboards, and people want turnkey. They want it to be move-in ready. They don't want to have to do anything. So clean, that's huge. Lastly, the other thing that you can do is make sure that every room in your home is put back to its original purpose. So again, do not have your dining room as an office. Don't have, if you only have 3 bedrooms, definitely make them bedrooms. Don't have 2 bedrooms in one office, or I've seen some people have bedrooms and one bedroom being used as closet space. That's a big deal, because that tells a buyer, oh, there's not enough space here to store things. You know, don't leave, same goes for storing things in the kitchen. Don't leave things on top of the refrigerator. That kind of is telling the buyer that there's not enough storage space here, so we have to store things on top. A staged home is going to look better online. Everyone's looking online now, like I said, before they call their realtor. So you don't want your pictures to show the clutter, the dirty clothes on the floor, or your toothbrush on your bathroom sink. Think about what a hotel bathroom looks like when you walk into a nice hotel, or what the bed looks like. It feels good to walk into those. That's what you want those pictures to look like. You want to give buyers a reason to call that realtor and go see your home. Because if your home looks good in the pictures, versus the other house that's in the same neighborhood and the same price. They're gonna, which house are they gonna go see first? They're gonna go see yours because of those pictures versus the other house in the same price range, in the same neighborhood, same exact house, but the pictures just don't do it justice. So make sure that you give your house a good first impression.
I can't wait to go home and start rearranging my house after that. Thanks, Sherry.